hot. I've got the wind socket on top of it, but I unplugged it. I was gonna switch to the microphone. The other one I had didn't work. That one was like brand new. I don't know why it didn't work. But this one, hopefully it works good. We'll see. Hopefully it works now though, because I've rewired all the wire and changed a little settings. So just went to my old work, verifying my old employment information, and had to write down my supervisor's info. But when I was there, I saw an old teacher of mine at the store I worked at. I was talking to him. That's how I was doing. I'm like, well, came in to write down some supervisor information for work history when I'm trying to join the Navy. He said he joined the Navy. He was a CT also, cryptological technician, just like what I'm trying to do. Tomasaki. Right now I'm heading to my Navy recruiter. I'm in the process of joining the Navy right now. I've had a lot of information I've had to fill out, and just been running around today, texting, and like going in person. Little places of work, just verifying all my work history, texting landlords, roommates, everyone I've came in contact with, employment history, work history, school history, old teachers, verifying I am who I am. It might sound sudden, and to a lot of people, it is pretty sudden. I haven't really told anyone until I actually fully committed this idea to myself that I was going to join the Navy. But for a long time, I always thought I would join the military. Never really thought it was for me, for the goals I have. Didn't really think that's where I fit in. And then I always had these recruiters just a couple times a year always message me, message me, call me, try to get me to join Navy, Army, Marines, all of them, Air Force, Salvation Army, you know. I've spent so much time in college transferring between schools, and then I'm like, well, I haven't even gotten my degree yet. Spent a lot of time. Some of these like credits I had meant nothing because they're just gen ed credits, not specific like to my degree. So I've got like 63, I need 60 to graduate, but like so many of them don't count. So when I join the military, I should be able to get a lot in that like field, and then get my associate's degree without even using the GI Bill. So like once they all explained it to me, I was always thinking like, okay, maybe I'll consider it once I finish college. And then I realized like if I do that, then I'm gonna have to quit my job because they're making me do 6 days a week. There's no way in hell they're gonna let me be part-time 3 days a week or whatever I need just to finish school. So I would have no income. I'd be spending all that money in college. And then at that point, then I had my degree, and then I had to look hard for a job, and I might not even get a job, especially during COVID. Then with the military, it's like they've got the job already, and you're just trained for that job. So all that time, I'd be like training for that job, studying, and in school with the Navy. I get paid for it, so I'd be making money. I get closer to my degree. I'd probably get my degree, and at that point, if I wanted to get a bachelor's degree, I could still get more credits towards my bachelor's degree. And if I don't already have it when I'm done in 4, 5, 6 years, or even 20 years if I feel up to it, then at that point, I can always use the GI Bill. Just go to a regular college for free, as long as I obviously pass the classes. Then otherwise I'd have to pay for it out of my own pocket. But with the college credits I have, I don't even need the degree. With the credits I have, I'd start at E3. Most people join military out of boot camp as E1, so I'd be 2 ranks ahead of everyone else, mean, I get paid more, I get not privileges, but kind of like less duty, a little bit more respect, I guess. But not necessarily that, but it's just easier to rank up to something like E5, E6. So I could probably climb through the ranks as long as I can get serious. Okay, so here's my recruiter up here. So I'll probably have to cut the vlog pretty soon. But once I finish A school, this is basically just the training, then I'd be E4. So 6 months I'd already be E4. I'd rank up pretty quick. Here's a guy in military uniform. Hopefully that's not my recruiter leaving. Very well could have been. I want to get out of this city. Like, people like make opinions based off the world without even seeing the world, and we live in like a small fraction of the world. Like, you gotta see the world to even form an opinion on it, really. Can't live my life in the same city my whole life and then hate the world, when I probably just hate my city, to be honest. I don't hate my city, just tired of it. So I'd be able to travel the world for free and get paid, you know. Like, at these places like Bahrain, Japan, Hawaii, it's gonna cost thousands of dollars just to do. So it went good. Turned all the paperwork in. I'm just waiting for to hear back from MEPS that all my medical records are good, and then they'll send me down and I can go swear in. So right now it's just a waiting game. So I don't know what I was last talking about. Thinking about like rank in the military. So like, I really want to retire early, get a house, have some nice vehicles, have a nice car, have some bikes or two, and have a lot of fun. So like, if I retire 42, I think I'm 22, so still a lot to really thinking far in the future, but I always worry about the future. Not paranoid, but just, I have a fear of failure, a really big fear of failure, and I feel like if I'm not utilizing my time as much as I should, then just feel real disappointed in myself. So like, I don't want to spend the rest of my life at the job I'm at. No way, no. The job I'm at, I don't want to move up the ladder, because once you move up the ladder, you get bitched at for shit you didn't do, shit that's not in your control. I'm fine where I'm at right now, but that's only for this short amount of years I'm doing it. I'm not gonna make a career out of it. I see a lot of people old, working their ass off at the same job I am in my youth, and I don't want to be in their footsteps. I want to, when I'm their age, I want to be retired. I want to have a lot of nice things, and I don't want to work for anyone. Maybe I do work for someone, but if I do work for someone at that point, I want to be making a lot of money. Like, I really want to just be done with my job right now and focus only on the military. But like, right now it's just waiting, and then once I get a date, it's gonna be more waiting. And yeah, like, it'd be nice to go to the military straight away, but that's probably not how it's gonna be. I'm probably gonna have to wait a little bit. So might as well keep this job until pretty much I need to go to boot camp. So like, I've been making all that money, and most people are going right out of high school, and a lot of these guys are real young. They're 18 years old, and they joined the military, and now they don't have hardly any job history. They don't have much money saved up, and then they spend a year in military. They buy a, not even buy, they rent or lease, they finance or lease a new Mustang. All that money. In my situation, I got all this money saved up because I've been working. I haven't been in college in the past like year, so I've been trying to just save as much money as possible during COVID, because it's like I can't go to school during COVID, so might as well save that money up, build it up. So in my situation, I can just buy that car straight out, cash, owe nothing. And then from then on, all that money I'm making is going straight to the savings and straight to the house that I'm going to eventually get. So it's want to set myself up for the future. So like if I wasn't making that if I wasn't making all that money, then yeah, like I'd still be good in a great position. But it's like, hell, if I just stick with it and I stick it through until I'm ready to go to the military, then I'll really appreciate when I'm actually a couple years in the military, have all that money saved up, don't have debt, I could buy a house, buy a property, yeah, start a family, whatever. But it's like I'm a young single man, getting not really any attachments to that family and motorcycle, that's about it. So I'm like, well, you're really getting not too much holding me back. I don't have a relationship right now, and might as well do this while I can, or I might regret it for the rest of my life. Worst case, spend 5 years, make a lot of money, finish my associate's degree, get pretty disciplined, build routine, get real hard, and then buy a house, get a job. I have TS clearance, costs $100,000 for private sector. Get a job there, making what, 50 grand? Or I do what, 5-10 years, start out 60 grand, 60 to 100 grand. So if I do keep my bike, I was talking to my recruiter just a minute ago, if I keep my bike and take it to Pensacola, Florida when I'm in A school, to ride on base, you have to pass like all these MSF courses. I've taken the basic MSF course. It's pretty much the same thing. Hopefully I can get exempt from the basic course, but they make you take an advanced rider course, which is not even advanced riders. It's pretty much beginner riders who've only taken the main course. So kind of sucked I had to go through that, but I appreciate that they have it. A lot of people don't take motorcycle safety serious, and it's something I take really serious. I even thought about being a motorcycle safety instructor. I applied it. They didn't get back to me. It was a cool like weekend job. I figured make some money and do something I'm passionate about. But I'll make sure to bring all my GoPros I got the Hero 9, Hero 5, and then the GoPro 360 Fusion. I'll bring those down. I should be able to get some cool vlogs or just Q&As, talking about boot camp, whatever. But like Bahrain, Japan, Hawaii, there's so much cool stuff that I want to share with you guys. It's stuff I've never seen. Even like San Diego, Florida, California, Texas, all that stuff. So much cool stuff out there I can share. Just stuff a Kentucky boy like me don't see too much.
Bitch, I'm from Kentucky, but this ain't no fucking Dixie chicks.
So I'm just trying to break these tires in so I can actually hit some corners. But chicken strips are for days right now. I need to break these babies in hard. I hit these roads with the 360 camera at night once. It was cool. It was like Christmas time. There was some warm day, but not warm, but probably about this weather. So around Christmas time, it was awesome.
Hey, hey, hey! It's machine gun killing.
All you pussy motherfuckers better back up. Saying that intimidating, roll in the club with a mean grill like a lecture. Seen a couple of y'all in the front of the bar with a couple of singles thinking you Hollywood, no act up. Thinking they back like a chiropractor. And if she a freaking one, then we'll come back up. How about your man's taking it in the front while I'm stepping a picture of me tearing your main lines back up. Get it done, done that. Cross bitch, one day. My penis give you that ass, nigga be the bus back. When your man's funds at. Shit it on the clingy hoe when I threw them singles and showed her where the 100. Then she went down when my big dick hung at. Mother thought I would have went soft, but I'm not the bitch out. Like my bounce got claws from it. Set these haters on kills dick. Hold it for him, bring the beat back. And I don't need a goddamn track. These motherfucking beats need me. Let me give it something when I'm real quick. Stand up and prove that. Everybody count my CD. CLE to the mouth, I see. Believe I'm a representative and hold y'all down. Talking shit about my tongue, you're gonna hurt. Put them in the dirt. Feed up with my blood, break out child. Get back. Grow some titties in action. Watch how the haters get bitch slapped. Roll up in my vehicle full of women, money exterior with other colors on the pimp. I want this cat in a seam hat. Meaning this pussy hip in a body bag. Body boy flirt, put him in a skirt. Name is Machine Gun Kelly, man, holla back.
He's killing them. He's killing them.
That was really fun. I loved it. These tires are good right now. So when I'm off, like obviously when I'm at boot camp, for at least 2 months, I'm not able to use my phone and do anything. So obviously there's not gonna be any videos during that time. Unless I schedule a video to upload during that time, I'll probably just upload them all before then. Just make it easier, more convenient, so I know that they all post fine. But once I'm out, I'll try to make as much content as possible and do the best I can with the situation. But I'm sure I should have a lot of content to talk about, not necessarily bike related. I could talk about motorcycle stuff, talking about how to get a motorcycle, how to like ride a motorcycle on a Navy base, because there's so much not loopholes, but it's different steps you have to take. You have to take all the classes and have a license, and it's way easier to get your license before you get in the military. Just ride with that license then to get a license in the state you're not even like permanent resident of. I think I was talking about traveling earlier. So I just want to travel the world. Like, I can't make a judgment about the world, and like I'm cool now. Like, I'm not super upset and like mad about my city. Yeah, be careful. You could have pulled out right there. Should have slowed down a little bit more too. But like a lot of people I see like sad and depressed with the world, and they've only seen so much of it. They've been working the same job, they're not happy with their job, and they live in the same city their whole entire life. And it's like, well, no wonder you're not happy. You see the same thing over and over and you get tired of it.
Coming to bed, honey?
Yes, dear.
You gotta change something up. Take a vacation. You like it there more? Fucking move there. Easier said than done, but you gotta do something about your life. But I feel great about this decision, join the military. Really feared it, but I knew it was best for me. And then just the way everything lined up, I felt like that was God's sign that that's what I needed to do with my life. Just the way everything's been laid out. All the time I spent in college, COVID, work. This isn't the best time. I don't know what is to join the military. That's always been my plan B or C, but I never really realized I should have held it higher than that. There's a lot of things I can gain from it. Great healthcare, great get the VA loan. I can buy a house with zero deposit, zero down on the house, which is awesome. But I plan to pay off a house pretty quick once I get one. So I don't know if I'll use it or not. Maybe I buy a house and then I use a VA loan on could buy a house and rent it out and then use a VA loan for my own house. Who knows? There's a lot of people that I don't want to say abuse, but they really push their limits with the VA loan. I don't know how, but some of these guys buy a house at each like place they're deployed. So if they every 6 months they get a new deploy, then they use a VA loan to get a house and then rent that house out. But I wouldn't even try to understand how you manage a property from thousands of miles away. Sounds like a headache. So I can't get any trouble. I can't get hurt on the motorcycle, and I can't get arrested or pulled over or have anything in my record about reckless driving, speed, or whatever. I'm not that bad. I know a lot of people were way worse than me, and I'm pretty tame on the bike. If I fuck up my record before I go to the military, my chances are a lot more slim.